Let's talk about the biggest lie in personal finance. And no, it's not that the stock market is risky, and it's not that the stock market is a scam. The biggest lie is the idea that you can save your way to wealth with pocket change. We've all seen the charts. If you invest just $300 a month into the S&P 500, in 40 years you'll be a millionaire. It sounds responsible and it sounds disciplined, but it really sounds incomplete. And I've got a real problem with that narrative. The first problem is nobody talks about the exit. So that $1 million number that they love to flash on the screen, that's pre-tax money. That's not what you actually get to spend. So when you retire and you start pulling out that money, you're triggering taxable events. Federal and maybe even state taxes. And let's not forget about inflation that's quietly robbing you in the background. So that $1 million you waited 40 years for, it might spend more like $400,000 in today's dollars. And here's the part that people don't like to admit. You don't retire on balances. You retire on cash flow and purchasing power. And that's a huge difference. Now, let's talk about the bigger issue. The one that nobody wants to say out loud. I call it the volume problem. Dollar cost averaging is fine. It's responsible. It's good for preservation. But for wealth creation, the math is painful if your shovel is too small. Let's be honest. A 10% return on $300 is $30. That doesn't change your life. Doesn't change your options, and it doesn't change your stress level. Now, compare that to a 10% return on $50,000. That's $5,000. Same market, same return, completely different outcome. The difference isn't the investment, it's the volume. So here's the part that makes people uncomfortable. Investing works best when you already have capital. So that doesn't make you lazy. It doesn't make you undisciplined. It makes you honest about how math actually works. This is why obsessing over ETF expense ratios on a $200 contribution is missing the forest for the trees. Your biggest financial lever right now probably isn't what you're investing in. It's how much you're able to actually invest, which means your real priority isn't the market, it's your income, your skills, your business, your career leverage, your ability to create surplus. So let me say this clearly. Saving is responsible and investing is necessary. But wealth is built with volume. So stop letting these gurus shame you into thinking you're failing because your $200 a month isn't enough. The real move is building yourself into someone who can invest tens of thousands of dollars at a time, not pennies, with perfect discipline. And if you want help designing a strategy that focuses on income, cash flow, tax efficiency, and real life math, not internet fantasies, that's exactly what I do. I want you to hit the link in the bio, book that conversation, and let's build something that actually works in the real world. Because tomorrow isn't promised, but we're probably going to make it there. And when we do, I want you prepared. Salute, ladies and gentlemen. Wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success.